flying into Atlanta was really easy. Once landing, it's about 100 meters to the MARTA station, where I caught a train up to towards North Springs. I was actually staying in Sandy Springs. It was $3.50 for a ticket. And Sandy Springs is great. It has everything I needed for a resupply, a post office where I could pick up my bounce box. It had a Walmart for grocery shopping where I picked up ramen and all kinds of things. And it had an REI where I bought some gas canister and various other things. If you're planning a through hike, keep hold of those old, broken, hard case suitcases that you might need. The handle broke. Instead of throwing it away, I've brought it with me, and it did have my rucksack and all the other stuff that would get beaten up in a plane, and now transferred over. And this, off to Goodwill. Bye. Heading up to Amicalola Falls is about an hour's journey. I took an Uber. It was just easier. So, just registered. I'm at Amicalola Falls. I've got my hiker tag. I'm number 342. Had my picture taken by the arch. And I'm about to start heading up the West Trail. So this is where you go to register. In here, and then in there is where you go and register, which I've just done. And then over here is the famous arch. So I'm here at the top of Amicalola Falls. The bottom part of the steps are closed. The top part is open. It says it's strenuous, and they weren't lying. So this is where I've come from, all the way down there. And apparently, according to some very nice people I just met at the parking lot, the rest of it's all easy from here. So maybe I'll be home a lot earlier than I thought. So just stopping for a quick bite of lunch. It is just gone 2 o'clock. I've done about 3.5 miles. So once I started around 12:30, an hour and a half to do 3.5 miles. Not exactly setting the world alight. But anyway, stopping for some lunch. So as you can see, I have a tortilla and then some cheese, slightly warmer than I would have liked it to have been. I was expecting it to be kept cold. And then some salami. So I'll have probably a couple of those for lunch and then push on. Recording this now while I've got some peace and quiet, no idea how many other people I might bump into. This is coming towards the end of day 0. I am about 7 miles in on the 80 approach trail. So started at Amicalola Falls, hiked up the stairs, which was strenuous as advertised, and then a couple of strenuous climbs on this approach trail so far, and then some fairly cruisy sections where it's relatively straightforward and flat. It's tiring but exhilarating. I'm following blue blazes at the moment. I'll swing it around in a second to give you a view of what it is I'm seeing. But I think I'll probably end up at a place called Black Gap Shelter tonight, and then in the morning hike up to Springer Mountain for officially day 1. But we'll see. Things may change. We'll see how I feel when I get there. In the meantime, this is what the trail's looking like. Going downhill at the moment. Wondering if I'll see a blue blaze to show you what that looks like. But yeah, relatively Nice section for the moment, which is much needed because I am a little bit empty in the tank. Anyway, this is what it is. Later. Made it into Black Gap Shelter. Got a fire going thanks to the wonderful Sylvie or Forest before the rain came. And it was heavy rain for about 7 hours solid. So very, very glad we were in a shelter. Almost the end of day 0. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I've made it to the start of the Appalachian Trail. Stringy Mountain, baby. Here is the first white blaze and the plaque. Up there somewhere, here's my bag, and then there's a logbook to sign in, and I'll swing you around so you can get a look at what I'm seeing from up here. So the end of my day's 0, I pop along this trail here and out to this amazing view. The sun is out, which you wouldn't believe after last night with so much rain falling. There's my pack, and then down here, see, the southern terminus and the first white blaze. And then up here there is a piece with a mysterious pizza oven with a logbook to sign. Woo! End of day 0. So now I am starting my AT trek with day 1.